Hello, friends. Once again, I welcome you all to this virtual learning online platform. This is the fifth session that we are going to conduct today, and it gives me immense pleasure to inform you all that there is a very good response from the students fraternity, teachers fraternity, and the professionals from the industry. Friends, for the past few presentations, we have discussed different topics like soft skills, positive attitude, self-discovery, so on and so on. Altogether, I find that based on your feedback, I'm talking about it, that the expectations of the viewers, the expectations of the audience is of course increasing day after day. There are so many suggestions, especially from the students and teachers, that they wanted to listen to me on this particular topic that I came up with today. That is building relationship. Friends, relationship is the integral part of our life. As far as our survival is concerned, our existence is concerned, you will find that we come across a number of people around. There are the inmates of our family, whom you call the blood relatives, your akins. You have your near and distant relatives also. Similarly, you have the people in contact with whom you have a special regard. Different people living in your community, in your society. You have your own friend circle. Of course, you have a very intimate relationship with your friends. You like and love your teachers. You like and love your friends. And those who are the working professionals, they also maintain their professional relationship throughout their life. And by considering your requests, your suggestions, and by considering the importance of the topic, that is building relationship, today I would like to proceed with this one. I would like to make a special mention over here that my college to which I am affiliated to, that is Sri Havagi Swami Mahavidyalaya Udgir, has come up with the skill development program, and this one is organized in collaboration by Internal Quality Assurance Cell and the Department of English. So friends, now I would like to begin with the session today. This this session will mainly comprise of all these points, and of course, right from the definition of relationship till the last point, that is the solutions to maintain healthy relationship. I think for another 40 to 50 minutes or so, you will have certain very important discussion in this regard. Let us try to understand the definition of relationship. It may be some sort of theory for you in the beginning, but of course, we need to consider that theoretical aspect as well. So far the relationship is concerned, it is the way in which two or more people are connected by blood, regard, emotions, or marriage. In my introduction itself, I told you that there are various people around us, within the family, within your community, among your relatives, within the society, and in this very expansive entire world, because your people, those who are well connected with you as far as your relationship is concerned, may be scattered in any part of this world. So the first couple of lines over here give you the very clear concept that you are connected with the people around, either by blood, means your blood relatives, or by your best regards, your good wishes, your feelings, your intimate relations with them. Because of your best regard for others, you maintain relationship. Third, you have the relationships which are based on your emotions and sentiments, your feelings, especially for your friends, your teachers, and the people around with whom you are emotionally attached to. And the another important relationship, which is an institution of our society all over the world, that is marriage. So union of the two by the means of this social institution called marriage. So human relationship actually includes a need to understand others. Can we live alone? Aristotle has already said that man is a social animal. He cannot live alone, and if at all he lives alone, either he or she is a god or a demon. And I think we people, since we are the humble human beings, we cannot live alone. It means we are neither the god nor the demon, and that's why we label ourselves as the human beings. So human relationship includes a need to understand others, their strength, their weaknesses, their talent, their abilities. Whether you are there at your home, maintaining your, relationship called informal relationship, or else you are there at your workplace, there also you try to maintain the relationship. And whenever you are there at your workplace setting, of course, your professional and social relations, and that really make them work together in groups. Because as long as you are confined to your own home, maybe your concern, your dealing, your relations, your dialogue, your demeanor, your values, your ethics, your cultural setup, these are revealed to the people of the family within. But the moment you step out of the door, you come in contact with a number of people and those who are connected with you as the members of your professional institution or else as the members of the society. So we do maintain our relationship with different people around. Sometimes we do maintain relations with strangers also. We do maintain relationship with the people, those who are well connected with us by any means. So when you try to categorize all such relationships, already I told, whether it is a family relationship, okay, blood relationship, relatives like distant and close relatives, your community contacts, your society contacts, your professional contacts, whatever it may be. If at all you try to categorize into different types, you will narrow down the concept and you will say that there are two types of relationships. One, the formal relationship, and second, the informal relationship. What do you mean by a formal relationship? The kind of relationship which is based on some logic, abilities, talent, and which is purely official kind of relationship. All such relationships are called formal relationships. In nutshell, you can say, wherever you have the formal relations, all such relations will be called formal relationships. Whereas the another point, that is second type of relationship, is informal relationship. Informal relationship itself is quite indicative that the relationship which is based on regard, emotions, or blood, or marriage, all such relations will be treated as informal relations. You know, you do not need to follow any formal values of the society, any formal values of the professional life, because this relationship is based on your sentiments, your feelings, and your emotions. And moreover, if at all you have the akinship or the blood relationship, all such relations are called the informal relations. Let us proceed further. Look at this image right in front of you. You know, I just put one human being in the middle. And there are two sides. You know, you'll find that there are two owls around this particular man who is standing in the middle. One owl or one circle is that of the personal life, and another circle is that of the professional life. Okay, and within that I have just added a few points like attitude, emotional control, or emotional or feeling related issues, your creativity, your values, your self-awareness, your self-esteem and respect. All these are the integral aspects of an individual. Can you really dissociate yourself from attitude? Can you really dissociate yourself from emotional or anything which is feeling related? Can you dissociate your creativity? Can you forgo your values? Can you take the risk of, forgetting about your self-awareness and self-respect? No. These are the things which are, inbuilt in one's personality. When they are blessed by the nature, and since we live our life, whether it is the personal life or professional life, we do reveal the rest of the world about our attitude, feelings and emotions, about our creativity, about our abilities, our personal values, cultural values, our awareness about the rest of the world, and moreover, we also try to reflect the rest of the world about the kind of self-respect and self-esteem that we have. Mind it well, being egocentric is different. And being a person having a self-esteem or respect is different. So while living our life, whether it is the personal life or professional life, mind it well, personal life in the sense, your life within the family, with your akins or blood relatives, your life within the community, with your relatives like distant relatives or near or close relatives, your life with the people living in the society, having your regard for them, your life with your friends, that is also coming under the personal life. So this personal life is a larger domain that you have. On the other hand, you have the professional life. Sometimes within the professional life, we do develop friendship with some people. Within the professional life, we do develop very amicable, very close relationship with some people. But the foundation of this relationship is certain logic. Logic in the sense, you are give and take for the organization. You are being there in the hierarchy of an organization, whatever position you are into. You may be working at the lower position or the middle position or the higher position in the hierarchy of your workplace. But you have your own colleagues with whom you work and you maintain professional relationship over there. So these are the two domains that we are into. One is the personal domain, another is the professional domain. Now let us try to understand all these things one after the other. And here the question arises that why do we need good relationship? See, here I would like to talk about 4 major points. The fundamental reason that we need to develop good relationship with the people around is to create a kind of sociability and acceptability. You have your own attitude. Already I discussed about positive attitude in life in my previous session. So everybody has an attitude. Some are positive, some are negative, whatever it may be, some are neutral as well. Right? So here you live your life with your own approach to life. And whatever approach to life that you have, that really built up your personality, whether you are acceptable to others or not. How friendly you are, how sociable you are, how amicable you are, how acceptable you are. See, the people, those who are self-centric, or the people, those who are egoist, mind it well, such people are neither social nor acceptable. So you need to forget your ego and keep your ego somewhere at your home. Never carry the ego once you step out of the home. If you want that the people should accept you as you are, you should really get rid of your egoist feeling, your self-centric feeling, your narcissism kind of thing, and you should love the people around, you should accept the people around as they are. Then you have the point number 2 here. When we try to maintain good relationship, we should really give certain meaning and richness to our work lives. If you are a working professional, work with lot of commitment and give certain output, automatically you will give meaning to your relationship with the work and with the colleagues that you are working with. Similarly, give richness and meaning to your own life also. Whether it is a personal life or a professional life. What meaningful contribution have you made? How the richness is being elevated? How the grandeur is being elevated? What kind of splendor that you really create while working in your personal life or your professional life? Similarly, try to connect with the people around. Relationships allows you to get connected with yourself and with the people around. Automatically you start getting favor. Mind it well. Getting favor or winning favor is nothing wrong in it. Unless you are acceptable, unless you are sociable, unless you are amicable and friendly, you will never win the favor of the people around. And if at all you really want to get connected with the people, I would like to offer the best suggestion over here, that always think of building a team. See, you cannot imagine the team of an individual. The days are gone that you work all alone and try to do the wonders. Now, this is the time that we are living in the 21st century. We should work together with the people around. Whatever creativity, whatever ability, whatever competence that you have, try to show off your competence to the others. Let us try to understand the competence and ability of others and use everybody's ability in the best way. And automatically, when you work in a team, you will realize that your productivity is increased in the course of time. And once you start working in a team, automatically you start developing your good relations with the people around. Look at this image here. What does it say? I have given you the full form of team. I use team as an acronym, as an abbreviation. Team stands for together everyone achieves more. Already I told you. What is that? Once you start working in a team, once you start to bring the people together under one umbrella for one particular target that you want to achieve, once the people come together, everybody starts contributing to their capacity possible, automatically you will realize that your achievements will be more in number, your outcome will be positive, your performance will be higher, your success rate will be higher. But do you think that you can really create a team without maintaining good relations and healthy relationship? You might have heard about the crab culture. Crab culture is a kind of culture that the people come together but start pulling down the legs of others, those who are trying to get ahead in their life. So never be the victim of the crab culture. Never pull down the leg of anybody who is moving forward and trying to climb up the ladder of success. So here, working in a team that is together everyone achieves more, here everybody's talent is to be contributed in order to achieve the common target which is predetermined. And when you do all that, then only you will be definitely successful in maintaining your good relationship with the people around, whether it is your personal relationship or professional relationship. Personally, I am very fond of Shiv Khera. You might have read some of the books which are easily available in all bookstalls, right? And this quote I took from Jeet Aapki. It is written by Shiv Khera. What Shiv Khera says, where vision is 1 year, cultivate flowers. Where vision is 10 years, cultivate trees. Where the vision is eternity, cultivate people. Now, you have to decide. If you are just looking forward for another 1 year, then better you go for cultivating flowers that may provide you the zone of fragrance around your own home. If at all you have a vision for 10 years, then cultivate a few trees. Maybe in another few years or so, you will be having a great test of Kesar mango, if at all you cultivate some mango trees. If at all you really want to maintain relationship with the people forever, and where you have the vision to eternity, mind it well, you should cultivate people. And once you start cultivating people, you will find that you have a number of people associated with you around. You have already won the favor of a number of people around. Right in front of you on your face, many number of people may admire you. Many number of people will tell you something good about you. They may adulate you, but mind it well, somebody should really appreciate you in your absence. And if at all you are being appreciated in your absence, it means you are on the right direction, you are having the vision to eternity, and you are going to cultivate the people around. So if at all you find some time, please grab a book called Jeet Aapki, written by Shiv Khera, and try to learn a few more things from this book. It is really very much, encouraging and a kind of inspirational book, I would say. So let us proceed further. Fundamentals of good relationship. How do you really maintain good relationship? Unless you have these features which are built up in your own personality, you will not be able to maintain good relations with others. Mind it is the first and the foremost thing that you have to have is the trust. The oath of trust for the self, oath of trust for others. And the person who trusts himself, such person can only trust others. The person who does not trust himself can never trust others. This is what is my personal principle in this respect. So I would suggest you all, have a vote of trust for yourself, and similarly develop the vote of trust for others also, so that the people will be gelled together with you properly. The people will be emotionally and personally getting attracted towards you, and they will also think on the same line to maintain a long-run relationship with you. Point number 2, you have to have a mutual respect. Mind it well, there is a proverb in English: take respect, give respect. Give respect, in return, you will also gain the respect. So unless you learn respecting people around, mind it well, nobody will ever respect you. So we need to change our demeanor. We need to change our language. We need to change our behavior. We need to change our attitude. And once we change it and learn respecting people around, automatically what will happen? You will also get the same in return. Right? You keep on scolding people. Do you think that the people will respect you? You keep on talking negative about the people. Do you think that the people will talk positive about you? It will never happen. Oh, okay, if at all you don't want to admire unnecessarily, don't do that. But whatever is truthful, whatever is realistic, at least you should be able to say it, and say in such a way that you should be able to please the people to some extent. Point number 3, mindfulness and credibility. Mind it well. When you live with the people around, whether it is the personal life or professional life, whatever it may be, we need to be very mindful when the people say something. Similarly, when you say something, you always expect that the people are expected to be mindful when you say something. And that will create a kind of credibility for each other and one another. Right? Whatever you say and you do the same thing, then only your personality will be having certain credits. There are so many people, they say one thing and do another thing. Never do that. Once you start doing it and the people realize that you are a person who keeps on saying one thing and doing totally opposite to it, it means you are losing your credits. You are losing your credibility in general and never take a risk of it. Similarly, try to welcome the diversity in life. Mind it well, it is said by so many thinkers that education expands the boundaries of your understanding. You know, we live in such a society where you have the people from different religions, different castes, different creeds, different backgrounds, different social stratas, different cultures. Mind it well, we should accept this diversity. I hope you know that India is especially known for its cultural diversity. And that's why we say unity in diversity. We are called, we are labeled as Indians, irrespective of the language variety or the language diversity, cultural diversity, casino diversity. Different types of diversities are there that we find in our country. Still we are, united here, and that is the beauty of welcoming the diversity. And the fifth and the most important thing, which is the fundamental of good relationship, that is open communication. Mind it well. There are a few people, those who keep so many things within their mind, they don't reveal it. So don't try to keep secrets, If you try to keep so many secrets, your personality becomes a kind of abstract personality to understand. You should be open-minded. You should have open communication with the people. Whatever you observe, whatever you feel, try to reflect on it. So there are different types of people. Some people are introvert and some people are extrovert. Okay, whatever temperament that you maintain, it is your own concern. But when you communicate with the people around, try to maintain the open communication. These are the 5 fundamentals of maintaining good relationship. Now just proceed further. I would like to give you certain steps for building successful relationship. And these are 11 in number. First of all, build emotional relationship. If at all, you are talking about your personal relationship, your relationship with the members of the family, your relationship with the relatives, your relationship with your friends, and your concern with the society and your regard for the society. Try to build the relationship based on your emotions and feelings. Once you start respecting the emotions and feelings of others, automatically you will realize that the people are, coming together and understanding or trying to understand each other. It will upgrade the mutual understanding kind of thing between the people. Secondly, be friendly. There are so many people, those who are very self-centric and egoist. They neither reveal their ideas, they never maintain open communication, and unfortunately, they are neither friendly nor amicable. So here, the best suggestion that you should really follow in your life is be friendly with the people. Your approach, your demeanor, your dealing with the people, your language, your body language, your attitude, it should be friendly. And once you try to be friendly and amicable with the people, automatically you will be acceptable and you will be social with the people. Show concern with the people also. If something goes wrong with somebody else, try to help them out. If somebody needs your help, try to show your concern. Suppose you are passing by the road and you found that some small accident took place. If you show indifferent approach towards it, probably you will develop a negative attitude. Show some concern. Just take a pause, find out what is happening, and check out whether your help is required over there. Show some concern with the people, whether the people are known to you or unknown to you. That way also you can build your relationship. Tell others about yourself, but never be narcissist. Narcissist is such a literary character who fall in love with himself and finished his life once. Never do that. Tell about yourself to the people, but don't to be so talkative about your own self only, and you don't give any space to others. Then the people will get disconnected from you. They will label you as you are a narcissist. You keep talking about your own self only. Nothing to do beyond that. Don't do it. So do tell about yourself. Let the people know about you also. Similarly, build professional relationship. Already I have been talking about relationship in general. Few tips you can follow in personal life. A few more tips you can follow in professional life. But mind it well, maintaining professional life, this is all related to your official relations with the people. Never confuse your personal relations with professional relations. I will give you a simple tip how to be a successful professional. Whatever work you will do in life tomorrow, you may be an employee, or else you may be you may be a businessman, or you may start with an enterprise of your own. Okay, whatever it may be. But if you really want to learn the perfect professional lesson, I will suggest you one thing. As long as you are at home, enjoy your family life, maintain your relations at home. But the moment you step out from the home, retire from the issues of the home, once you get into your workplace, think about the workplace only. As long as you are there at your workplace, and once you step out from the workplace, retire your ideas about the workplace, start again. So never carry the problems of the family to your workplace, and never carry the problems of the workplace to your home. If you distinguish these two things in life, I can assure you, your professional life and your personal life both will be successful on two different lines. But there are so many people, something goes wrong at home, they carry the same influence at workplace, and they start expressing that anger upon somebody else. Or else the boss is going to scold someone at workplace, coming back in the evening at home, and unnecessarily they will start expressing their anger upon children or wife or spouse or somebody else. So this sort of things have happened for so many times. So unless you distinguish these two things from each other, you will never enjoy your personal and professional life. Accept people as they are. This is the fundamental, of maintaining healthy relationship. Can you change people around? Mind it well, never try to change the people around, and you cannot change the people around. Can you change yourself? Yes, you can change yourself if you want. But can others change you? No. As others cannot change you, how can you think that you can change others? Unless an individual feels that he should change, he will never change, or she will never change. So that is all independent and personal, right? So here, accept the people as they are. They may have few good things and they may have few bad things. Once you say that they are your people, once you say that they are your friends, they are the people for whom you have certain regards, or they are your colleagues, or they are your distant or close relatives, or else they are your akins or blood relatives, whatever it may be. Once you say that they are yours, accept them as they are. Never try to change them. Assume the people, assume other people around that they want to form relations. Everybody wants to expand the limits of their relationships, and they want to really get with a number of people around. What is happening on the social media now? By the means of YouTube, by the means of WhatsApp, by the means of LinkedIn, we are expanding our relations. Earlier, communication platforms were limited. So we had limited relations. Now, with the help of the social media, the people are, expanding their relations beyond the boundaries of their countries. But mind it well, you should not also get addicted to the social media. What is happening now, because of all these electronic gadgets, the person sitting beside is ignored, and the person who is maybe somewhere in another country is being connected by the means of electronic device. Never do that. If you have the people in your company physically, try to maintain first relationship with them. And then if you are all alone and you don't have any other, means of communication with the people around, then you try to establish your relations and communication with the people all over the world. But by forgetting the person sitting beside, if you are trying to show that you are so social, this is all ridiculous. So never do that. So overcome the fear of rejection also. There are so many people, those who are, very pessimistic about it. They don't put their, foot forward in order to create relations with the people. So they have a feeling of rejection. They have a fear of rejection. Try to overcome that feeling, try to overcome that fear, and always think positive that yes, whatever you are, the people will accept you as you are, and you try to accept the people as they are. Automatically, you will expand your relations with the people around. Then be determined, credible, and trustworthy. Already, I began my presentation with this point. Trust is the foundation of relations, all relations. Whether you talk about marriage, whether you talk about your brother-sister relationship, you talk about your friends, you talk about your even being a professional there in the workplace, whatever it may be, you should be trustworthy. Unless you have trust within your own self, you cannot have trust among others, and unless you become trustworthy, nothing credible will happen around you. So be determined, be credible, be trustworthy. Automatically, you will be able to expand your relationship with number of people around. Invite the people to get involved. Suppose you do something, don't do your own self alone. No, try to involve many number of hands, and once you find that many number of hands are coming together, working together, you will be producing much better outcome, whatever you are really doing, whether at home or at your workplace. In both the situations, you can adopt this technique. Then enjoy the people and build relationship. The final suggestion over here is you have to, really enjoy with the company of the people. Let them share whatever they want. Let us share from your end whatever you want, and try to maintain a very healthy, amicable relationship all over. Then only you can build your relationship with the people. Now, I would like to talk about something very comprehensive. Probably you might have heard a couple of names like Joseph Luft and Harry Ingham. See, these two have come up with a book and with a kind of concept called Johari window, published in 1955. You can see the title here, Joe Harry. Joe stands for Joseph. Okay, Joseph Luft. And Harry Ingham is the another author who contributed to this research. It was a psychological tool introduced by these two. So Joe stands for Joseph, J-O, and Harry, H-A-R-I, stands for H-A-R over here. Okay, so this Johari window is a very famous, concept all over the world whenever you talk about relationships. So Johari window is a psychological tool created by Joseph Luft and Harry Ingham in 1955. It's a simple and useful tool for understanding human beings and human relations. What are the points that they raised? Already I discussed so many points in my presentation up till now. 1, self-awareness. 2, personal development. 3rd, improving communication. 4th, interpersonal relations. 5th, group dynamics. 6th, team development. And the last, inter and intra-group relationship. If you just focus on my presentation or whatever I discussed for the last 20-25 minutes or so, all these points, maybe with different terms, maybe with different words, but I discussed all these points. Now try to understand what is this Johari window all about. What these two researchers, those who have suggested the psychological tool in order to understand our relationship with the people, say. Here they talked about 4 blocks of our life. Now try to understand all these 4 blocks of your life. Right? Number 1, what do you mean by open or free arena? Open or free arena means your personal behavior, attitude, feelings, emotions, knowledge, experience, skills, views, etc., which is known to you and which is known to others also. That is called open arena or open or free arena. Point number 2, blind spot. Blind spot means I do not know about myself, but of which the group may know. There are a few things about my own personality that I myself do not know. I myself cannot recognize. I personally cannot identify. But whereas others in the group or those who know me, they find out these things. And these are the blind spots for myself, not the blind spots for others. Because others can recognize, but I cannot recognize. Point number 3, facade or hidden area. I know about myself, but the group does not know. It means some secret that you kept, right? These are the hidden areas. Hidden areas to the people. But these hidden areas are known to me. I know about myself, but the group does not know. Okay, so I know about myself, but others do not know about certain facts. So that is the hidden area or the facade. And the 4th and the last point over here is unknown area. See, what are these unknown areas? It is neither known to me and nor known to the group. Means neither I nor the group knows about me. So this is the thing which I do not know, and the people around me, those who know me, they also do not know. So this area is called totally unknown area, unknown to the self, unknown to the others. So this is the concept which is introduced by these 2 experts in this concept called Johari window, and this Johari window is a communication window in order to understand one particular personality. Let us look at that. What is advisable here? I would like to suggest you that try to enlarge your open arena. Try to enlarge your free area. Minimize your blind spots. Minimize your facade or hidden area. Minimize your unknown area and expand the open area. Once you expand the open area, automatically what will happen? The people will try to understand you much better, and once they try to understand you much better, automatically your relationship with the people will be developing day after day. And this is some sort of very important research in the respect of the people. Now I would like to talk about a few problems which are taking place in human relationship building. Why the problems are arising among the people as far as human relations are concerned? Whether it is your personal life or professional life, whatever it may be, problems are there. The problems will be there only when there is a lack of cooperation. If you start, not cooperating the people or non-cooperating the people, automatically problem will take place. Number 2, there is no mutual understanding. If there is a lack of mutual understanding, automatically problems will arise in human relations. 3rd, human attitude of possession. Don't be possessive. Be open-minded. Don't show off your attitude. Don't show off like you are egoist and self-centric. This self-centric nature, this possessive nature, this negative attitude is also responsible for creating problems in the human relations. Unhealthy competition. There should be a healthy competition. I should grow, you should equally grow. If you grow, I would like to grow. So this sort of competition should be there. There should not be a cutthroat competition. There should not be a negative competition. There should not be the attitude called crab culture, pulling down the legs of the people, those who are progressing. Never do that. Maintain the healthy competition, not the unhealthy competition. If you get into the unhealthy competition, relations will be totally damaged. Poor distribution of wages. Equal work, equal wages, right? If you work, suppose I am working, you are also working. Both of us are contributing equally. So there should be the proper equal, contribution from the employer side, that we should be equally paid for the similar kind of work. If there is any difference, automatically it will create a disturbance between the two as far as their human relations are concerned. Then human exploitation. Never get into any kind of exploitation. Never torture people, never overexploit people, never overuse the people around. You should give respect to others, automatically you will get same in return. Then the lack of proper communication. So unless you maintain open communication with the people, human relations will not be developed. If there is a lack of proper communication or open communication, automatically human relations will have some or the other problems. Then how to solve these problems? If you really want to solve the problems very effectively, then mind it well, communication, self-acceptance, self-disclosure, trust, motivation, and conflict resolution. These are the only solutions that you can adopt and apply in your personal life, and you can proceed further, and automatically you will realize that your problems will be solved only by these means. So open communication, self-acceptance, self-disclosure, self-trust, and the vote of trust for others, motivation for the self, motivation for others, and the attitude or approach to resolve the conflicts in life. Try to find out the middle way. If at all you find a middle way, automatically you will never take any extremist stand or moderate stand. You will have some sort of thing where the people will come together, work together, move together, or else they will develop together, they will succeed together, and this sort of attitude will be like accepting all around and moving forward. And here, I would like to say the last, solution or the final solution to maintain all relations. I'm sure that many of you might have, read this poem. Let us go through once again. First, make a better you. So much little time, so much to do. To make the world much better, first make a better you. Why search for love and laughter? You can find it anywhere. To make the world much better, first make a better you. First make a better you. First make a better you. So friends, this is what is from my end as far as building relationship is concerned. I know that we are all good, no doubt about it. But we need to identify the goodness among the people around. And once we start acknowledging the people around, once we start giving our favor to the people around, we will not be able to win the favor of the people around. These are the fundamentals of maintaining relationship. We live our life, it's a social life. We cannot live alone, as I already said, the views of Aristotle in this regard. Similar views are there that of, other, philosophers in this respect, like Rousseau and all. You will find that we want the company of the people around, but mind it well, unless you have the vote of trust for your own self, you will never have the vote of trust for the others around. And unless you have that, you will not be able to maintain good relationship with the people. So you have personal relationship and professional relationship. We need to maintain the proper equilibrium between the relationship, and then only our life will be a happy one. So wish you all a grand success, and try to make yourself much better day after day. Thank you very much.